To the most high, the warrior cry. I'm feeling down. Let ya lift my spirit now. Emotional storms I will survive.
You say that, right? The other day I'm looking on Instagram and I know Khaled gonna kill me. But I see your old friend Tony Monteran talking crazy.
Okay. When you play a Michael Jackson, that's a bragging rights. That's not really a killing song. Michael Jackson ain't gonna talk about Killer Boy. Michael Jackson gonna sing about love.
You know, I see a lot of people take from the Jamaican culture. They make rhythms and songs and hits, but don't come back and embrace Jamaica the right way. You buy it over here, you gotta pay for it 3 times.
You can buy it over there, you gotta pay the government 3 times in Jamaica.
Vybz Kartel, God bless Vybz Kartel. You introduce him to the world.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there any hope of him getting out soon?
But
me say me crying of tears, mount of pain when man feels. Hold it out, never beg it out. When me never have, yeah me do it all.
Nation, the entertainment feed community. Wagwan, we're there on the Thursday at Spotlight Thursdays. And on the Thursday at Nation, we have 2 fantastic tracks for share with you now. Of course, this report is not all about the music, you know. The song on currently here though, it is from the artist who goes by the name Channel 10. The song is titled Dreams and Nightmares.
Me say me crying of tears, mount of pain when man feels. Hold it out, never beg it out. When me never have, yeah me do it all.
So Nation, based on what the music video is saying, from a very young age, you know how much people box, dash way, put aside the entertainer's dream. And the Nation, when me talk about dream, me not talk about a series of thoughts, images and the sensations occurring in a person's mind during sleep. And of course that one is taken straight from Google. But Nation, But Nation, may I talk about the entertainer's goals and aspirations. You know how much people box out the man in a dream out time, and at one point the entertainer himself decides say I'm gonna put on him dream until someone said to him, hold on for your dreams. So we see him take it out back.
Me say me dreams of clarity. Try so hard to keep sanity. Man face the worst, no need sorry fee. Must prevail, no handout nor charity.
Next song we're gonna look at, it is the official music video from the entertainer who goes by the name Selah. It's the official music video for the single titled Warrior Cry.
To the most high, the warrior cry. I'm feeling down. Let ya lift my spirit now. Emotional storms I will survive. Me nah make them leave I on the roadside.
Once again, the song is titled Warrior Cry by the entertainer who goes by the name Selah.
Many don't believe in the giver of life. I'ma make we still a survive.
So Nation, the other day, a footage of Shana. Wait, me can't call that Shana C there. Sorry, that can lead to a lawsuit, so I should be specific and say Shana Controller. The other day a video of Shana Controller started to circulate on social media, and in that video you can see Shana Controller doing certain things. Well, just be plain and simple. In the video, though her face wasn't, but the tattoo on her hand make a lot of people spot out say, yeah man, that's Shana Controller. But as stated in the video, it said that she was giving oral sex. But I think she kinda confirmed that it's she in the video, as she took it to social media to share this.
Maybe show you why they call me Shana. Me turn green planting and ripe banana fire.
And also this with the caption stating, and as I say, Shana Controller stated, I look pretty doing it. Hashtag 21st century. Get with it. I don't even need to dig into what that caption is saying, people. Wanna do the maths. And of course, it is not rocket science. What's
I love for some lollipop my way, my way, my way, my way. Skin clean, lips dripping ice cream. Every little boy with dreams.
A lot of people are saying a Dexta Daps. I don't know how them get from that is Dexta Daps in the video, but just know that a lot of people are stating that it's Dexta Daps in the video. One of those persons who has stated that a Dexta Daps in the video, it is Gully, Shana Controller's ex. Here we go on.
To make sure that yeah, my China, that look ring. But look now. Are you bring up China chin subject in a good life for me are doing?
But we are about everybody's secret, all about some about your secret.
We're about Dexta Daps secret.
What?
I am eat it. Sure. Blood clot. The artist I eat. Suck me suck. Alright, anyway, I forgot that. I don't want that spoil up my life. You know want that spoil up my life. This setup can't spoil up my life. Not spoil up my life. Yeah. But anyway, I will leave a gully juice in sucker for that too. Alright, back to the people.
To the most high, the warrior cry. I'm feeling down. Let ya lift my spirit now. Emotional storms I will survive. Me nah make them leave I on the roadside.
The last story I go look at, I don't feel as if it needs much introduction, but Bounty Killer was interviewed by Fat Joe. Here we go.
Out of Jamaica, the warlord Bounty Killer is
Hello.
in the building.
Kaboom! Yo, Joey Crack, what's up, bro?
Hey yo! Bounty Killer people are dead!
Hello.
What's up, my brother?
What you doing?
Man, let me tell you something, Bounty Killer. I've always looked up to you. Khaled, my little brother, you always embraced him since day one in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And he always come back with these stories about Bounty Killer. Yo, Bounty Killer, the warlord. And he said, man, the only place you can see him is at the car wash. And him say he come to the car wash and you got all these guys around. And you got to make it through the guys to get to the warlord to talk about a Dubplate in them. How you doing, Bounty Killer?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing good, brother. Thanks for having me
Bless.
on the biggest show.
Hey, Bounty Killer, shout out Sean Burke. You know she's my sister.
Yeah.
We'll have Molly on the checking royalty. The Molly's checking. The whole Jamaica. This shit going crazy.
Caribbean check-in.
Man, you know, Bounty Killer, man, you know, the big thing about you is that similar to Fat Joe, you have an eye for talent.
Yeah.
You know Vibes Cartel and them going to be big before nobody knows. You know, people don't understand. You take songs you made, other songs, you spit dub plates. You know, Khaled told me you always knew a clash was going down and you wait for the last hour, the minute before to give them the dub plates, to have the freshest dub plates. So when they go sound clash, everybody busts their Bounty Killer sound dub plate in the sound clash.
Yeah.
What's that like? You know, Fully Loaded is here. The party's here. Every DJ in town looking for a dub plate. They all looking for Bounty Killer. What's that like? What you thinking about getting ready for that party, that clash there when you make them dubs?
Oh, well, normally I'm a dub killer. I was doing dub long before I break. That's what really gave me my first attention in the studio, by doing dub plates. I got discovered on a dub plate first. My first little attention I got was a song named Them a talk about dub for dub, tell them go dub them mama. Cause some boy dub man say go dub your mother. But dub for dub boy, tune for tune. Yeah, so I'm always a dub killer. So when I came out as the Bounty Killer, now people dead and all them stuff, every soundman started to come for a Bounty Killer. So when it come out to SoundCloud, everybody always wanted their Bounty Killer. And
you know, let me tell you something.
Bounty,
let me tell you, Khaled's so crazy. He come back from Jamaica, coming in my house. People are dead. And I be like, yo, what the fuck you talking about? Bounty Killer, Bounty Killer. You're one of the first Jamaican artists to embrace hip hop with the Fugees, with Mobb Deep. What? Explain your love for hip hop music, Bounty Killer.
Well, my love for hip hop, it came from NWA, Eazy-E. Those are the first people I started.
We call this a Jopra moment, Bounty Killer. When you say something nobody ever heard, that's a Jopra moment. Jopra Winfrey. Your first love for hip hop come NWA, Eazy-E.
Yeah, Eazy-E was the first one I really got caught up with, and then came Snoop Dogg. Then it was Snoop Dogg and Tupac. And then I started listening to KRS-One. KRS-One, Snoop and KRS-One and WNA, and then Big Small came, the Jamaican background guy. When Biggie Small came, it was all over. I'm a total rap fan. So it was really the Snoop Dogg, the Biggie Small, and the Easy E, and the Slick Rick, and the KRS-One. Those are the ones who got me hooked and rap. And then I saw Super Cat and Shabba Rankin together with the guys, and I said, what? I like that idea. So when I got the break and I came to New York, it was my partner named Johnny Wonder now. He's a white guy who grew up in Brooklyn. So he know the whole fusion of the hip hop and everything. And he said it was a good idea for us to continue using that hip hop dance. It's called the culture was me. So it was Johnny Wonder who came up with these ideas of doing the rap tracks with the reggae stuff. And from there, I started out with the Fugees and the Busta Rhymes and the Jaru, the Damager, and the Mobb Deep, and I never stopped.
Let me tell you something about Bounty Killer. You have a timeless style, a forever flow. You're the only guy, well, one of the only guys who have hit records and stay relevant era after era after era after era after era. What is the secret to this? Why you stick around and you on top of the game like you was in the 90s now?
Well, I don't know exactly what I did to cause that, because I don't do nothing specifically to keep relevant. What I would say I do to keep relevant is be real, be realistic. I don't say fictionary, stupid things. I like to say things that we live, not just what me live, but what we live. So the reality of we living these things keeps it alive. It's just like when I said, look into my eyes, tell me what you see, can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? You got someone out there saying, that's not my statement alone. That's a general statement. So
you know, Bounty Killer, sometimes the guys in the picture with us are the enemies.
Yeah.
And over time, you see them fade to black because these guys, the enemy, is like with the enemy within. You say that, right? The other day, I'm looking on Instagram, and I know Khaled gonna kill me, but I see your old friend Tony Monteron talking crazy. I mean, your Bounty Killer, man. Everybody know the Warlock. What's wrong with this guy, Tony? This one of these guys, huh?
I gave him all the tools he needs to maneuver the world. And I don't know what's up. He's just not doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing that thing. But he's okay. But I was the one who introduced him to the world. Everybody knows that Tony Mataran got his whole break from Bounty Killer collaboration. Because he had talent. But I was the one who gave him the equipment and the tools to further his talent. And I don't know what he's have been problem with.
This is crazy. This social media and hip hop too. Sometimes you see guys you always respect and they acting crazy on social media. You say to yourself, damn, what's wrong with these guys? Like, I mean, all the time. And you know, somebody we respect, you know, when you at a sound clash, you at a party, what is the dub besides a Bounty Killer dub? What is the dub that you heard for the first time and you said, oh shit, like he bust that dub? Like what is the dub that blew your mind besides a Bounty Killer dub that you hear at a class or a party and you just go, oh my God, how they get that?
Oh, well, most of the great dub plates, it is really classics. Because we have a problem now. The younger generation, they can't do dub plates the real way. Because dub plate has to do with the feelings and emotion, and it has to do with a crazy vibe. Because a dubplate is not a song. The first line has to be effective. You can't sing a dubplate 6-8 bars before the effect comes. As you say the first word, sound a go dead. Yeah, it's supposed to be very effective like a bullet. And this young generation, they don't do dubplates good. They see the dub like they're doing the sound guy a favor. Like, yeah, I don't even want to open my mouth. So when the dub play, it don't bring no energy to the crowd. So most of the dubs that would move me today would be some classic dubs from a Buju Banton, a Capleton, a Mad Cobra, or a Tabo Ranking, or a Super Cat. Those type of dub, some Half Pint, some Reed Asburn. Those are the type of songs that would really get
you know, me over here, me hearing stories about Wyclef Jean playing Michael Jackson dub plates.
Yeah.
I mean, who's the craziest? So you like of course the Banton. You know, that's my family. That's my brother. You know, Buja. You know,
no, when you play a Michael Jackson, that's a bragging rights. That's not really a killing song. Michael Jackson ain't gonna talk about Killer Boy. Michael Jackson's gonna sing about love. So it's a bragging rights. I can play a Michael Jackson and dub, but a Michael Jackson and dub can't kill no sound. Think about it.
He ain't gonna kill no sound.
Yeah, it's gonna make you look like, yeah, you're on another level because you got these big hakuna you're playing, but what he's saying is not effective to kill a sound. You couldn't play Michael Jackson and kill Khaled. No, he's gonna kill it with a Bounty or a Capleton.
And what was it? What was it, Bounty Killer, about Khaled? Him go to Jamaica, he get his start in Jamaica. Why you say, I'm gonna give this kid a chance. I'm gonna do some dub plates for him. What did you see in DJ Khaled early that you show him the love you showed?
Well, the vibe, Khaled has a special vibe. Khaled has a special aura. He's captivating. He's infectious. Khaled takes you over spiritually. He had that spiritual vibes. And then now, it's the first I met a Arab selector back in the days when we just hear about Cartel and all these crazy Arab people. We never know that there was an Arab who played dancehall music. I've never met an Arab before. So when I met Khaled as an Arab who played dancehall music, it was impressive for me. And then he used to play on the radio. He was a disc jockey also. So the fact that he's a disc jockey, he's more than just a selector in the club. And we need people on the radio. And then he's an Arab who loved dancehall and he loved Jamaican culture. He's different from the normal, typical Arab guy.
You know, Bounty Killer, I have same phone for 20 years. I got him down as the Arab. His number is the Arab.
Yeah, so Khaled was a different person, man. And then now I find out that he's into sound clash. I realize he came to Jamaica to clash. So I never know his clashing skill. I know that he's a good disc jockey and he plays. But when he came to Jamaica and he said he was going into the clash, I was like, yo, this is serious, but it's the right place for you to go and make your mark in Jamaica. So I gave him a few dubs and he went to the clash and he never won the clash, but he stands out. And that was all he needed to do. Just stand out more than all the others. And he did that about 1999. And from there, Jamaica people wanted more Khaled. And they like the Arab guy.
You know, I see a lot of people take from the Jamaican culture. They make rhythms and songs and hits, but don't come back and embrace Jamaica the right way.
True.
How do you feel about this when you see people? Because everybody, nowadays, you know, everybody from everywhere got the Jamaican vibe, the Jamaican melody, the Jamaican, but not Jamaican, and don't really go back to Jamaica, embrace Jamaica like them supposed to. What you say about this thing, Warlord?
No, that's a serious problem we've been having over the years. That's why a lot of people like to call people culture vulture, as they are culture vultures. But we have people who show the love and the respect all the time. And it's not just people who get the benefit from Jamaica. People like you, Joey Crab. You never try to collaborate on a big song, that's why you like it. You just love the culture from a youth growing up in New York. That's right. And we embrace that. So Khaled was one of those persons. Khaled never used to think that, oh, Jamaica was going to make him big. And then Khaled got his break and all right. I never even know Khaled was a producer. So as I told you, I started to power with Khaled 98, 99, and I'm making an album 2002. That's when he did the intro for the album, the Ghetto Dictionary album. So he said he wanted to produce the track. So I never knew he was a producer at the time, but I know that he's into music and he's good at crazy ideas and innovative thoughts. So I said, all right, let me hear the beat. If the beat is on fleek, we good. Because you, my people, I don't care if you are a professional producer. You want to produce, we gonna produce. So he gave me the beat, and the beat was one whole throwback bad man beat. So I did a song with him. Test me if you can, or maybe. Why you go dead? Come me gun them no lazy. I am warlord, so go and tell war lady. If we come up in me gun them and not lady. So that song was produced by Khaled on the album, and he did the intro. And from this, the relationship started to bloom, and then I started to come to Miami, and me and Khaled apart. And from there, so we become family.
You know, every time I speak with Khaled about you, he tell me, Warlord pull up in the newest vehicle, truck, Benz, Lexus, the man love luxury, Fendi on. Yeah. What is it about that? How hard is it to get a car? What was the hardest car for you to import to Jamaica? Is it hard to get like one of those cars?
Well, the first car I imported to Jamaica was an Acura TL. That was 1996. It wasn't that hard because, tell you what, only when the cars are like over 3,000 cc, it causes a certain amount of duty. When the car is like 3.0 or under 3 liter, the duty is okay. It's normal duty. So they're gonna bring in a big car like a Bentley or a Rolls Royce or those type of cars, then you gotta buy it. You gotta buy it at the dealer and then pay the government in Jamaica twice. So that's the only car I import at that time. And then in the 2000s, I import Range Rover. And what else I import? I buy all my vehicles in Jamaica now because I have to buy them 3 times.
You buy it over here, you got to pay for it 3 times.
You can buy it over there, you got to pay the government 3 times in Jamaica. Buy it in Jamaica.
I understand. Vybz Cartel, God bless Vybz Cartel. You introduce him to the world.
Yes.
Is there any hope of him getting out soon?
Well, he's still having an appeal. The appeal is still going on. He's getting an appeal from a higher court overseas. So they are still in the whole process of appealing.
Okay, yeah, so he still got a shot.
But I know the system in Jamaica doesn't want to let out Vybz Cartel. So despite discrepancy in his case or questionable things, they deliberately wanted to lock up Cartel. The system in Jamaica went after Cartel. So despite what his case or the scenario was, they wanted him. So if he's going to get any freedom, it's going to come from a higher court overseas, but not Jamaica system. They wanted Cartel. They used him as an example. I can't say if he's innocent or he's not, but I can say yes, he's guilty from what they told me in the case. And the affidavit, there are a lot of discrepancies. They are not a dead body, and there are only one evidence, and then there's a lot of tampering with the evidence. It's questionable. So that's why people kept saying free Vybz Cartel.
And so what did he represent? He represented the youth. He represented getting money.
He represents the street. He represents the youths. He represents the now generation.
Mm-hmm. And so they were mad at that.
Yeah, they was mad at that, and they have it like, oh, he's a bad influence. Yeah, and he has too much power and control over the culture. They tried it with me too. They tried to put me away too, but thank God they never against me.
Yeah, what was that like, man, when you hear the Gaga man, Buja Banton is really land in Jamaica?
That was like a super holiday. Yeah, that was a little.
Your Bounty Killer. My only regret, I had a show the same day
Oh, you
in
couldn't
Connecticut. I wasn't there for the Bougie concert. That's my only regret. I wish I was there. I'm seeing pictures of Shaggy in the crowd and Sean Burke and Khaled on that thing and Shine. And I was like, oh my God. It was like a super holiday in Jamaica, huh?
Holiday. That was our last great holiday until COVID came and spoiled it.
Let me ask you something, Bounty Killer. Your top 5, I asked everybody, your top 5 rappers of all time, rappers of all times.
My top 5 rappers. Well, as I told you, Snoop Dogg is the one who really made me like rap. NDA introduced me, but it was really Snoop Dogg. So my top 5 rapper would be like Snoop Dogg. I would say Slick Rick is the king. But the rappers that brought me to rap is Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and Biggie Smalls. So my top 5 rapper would be Slick Rick, NWA, Tupac, Biggie, and Snoop.
Wow. Wow, you know what's crazy? Snoop Dogg called me last night, FaceTime.
Yeah.
You know, all I can say to Snoop is, I love you, Snoop. I love you. I love you.
Uncle Snoop, yo.
Uncle Snoopy, the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah, he's the big
Bumper Clyde head.
True. He's the biggest living rapper today that 5-year-old kids knows of. He transcends all the eras, like 4 generations now.
There's nothing you can do when you see Snoop Dogg. He FaceTimed me yesterday. I said, Snoop, I love you, man. What do you want me to do? I love you. You know, he tell Khaled, Buju and Snoop Dogg tell us yesterday. They both said, fuck you guys. You guys in vacations. Send a plane over here, man. I want to come vacation too. Bounty Killer, I love you and I thank you for coming on the show. Shout out to Sharon Bank. Could you tell us about the new album?
Oh, well, I'm working on this new album. Well, it's 18 years since I last released an album, doing. The last album I released was the same one that Khaled did the intro, 2002.
But
Definition.
Wagwan.